Hello everyone and welcome back to Game Den. I am Crowley and I'm joined with Feather Gamer 555.
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
We're back with more Den discussion.
We are.
Okay, so basically what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about each of our top 5 characters we want from the Smash ballot.
Yeah.
So now Crowley decided he wanted to go first, so yeah. Who's the number 5?
My number 5 character who I would like in this game, I was kind of split between two different people, but I decided to go with Paper Mario.
Yeah, Paper Mario.
The other person who I was split between was Daisy.
Ah, Daisy, I know.
Daisy
was
Daisy
hard
or
choice for
Paper
me
Mario.
as well.
But I chose Paper Mario instead, and I'm on a piece of paper. But
Piece of paper.
Piece of Paper Mario. But for Paper Mario, like, I think he'd be cool to have in Smash Bros. Just because, like, you could use his down special as, like, Vivian or Bow.
Bo.
Bow. I never
Don't hate us
remember
because
that.
he doesn't say it the same way.
I say it Bow, I just forgot that it was that.
You used
Okay,
to
you
call
can-
it Bow, but anyway.
I did.
Proceed.
But, yeah, he'd be cool because, like, you could use his down special as Vivian or Bo, or you could use his side special as Koops or Cooper and stuff. Then his up special could be Paracarry or whatever
The
is
Yoshi.
flying.
The Yoshi.
The Yoshi.
Where, you know, where he's just like, you flutter jump. You've never really gotten that far in Thousand Year Door, but that's what he does. Is that when
No.
his special ability is to flutter across heights.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be more of a, like, angle to get yourself back, other than going up. But it would be like a good custom move. I think
Yeah.
Paracarry would be the better choice for a main special up.
Probably. And I'm not sure about, like, Vivian or Bo.
Vivian and Bo, they'd be like a down B, but I think one would last longer than the
Well,
other.
like, okay, wait. Bo
What do you
turns
mean?
you invisible. Does Vivian, like, pull you underground?
You go underground, yes.
Okay, so, like, I guess going underground takes you away from, like, grabs, kinda.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
how
I
that
get
would
what you're
work.
saying. Like, if Bo's, like, it makes you invisible so objects can't do and you can't be punched or anything, but you could still be grabbed.
Yeah.
But then, Vivian, being a custom move, probably, you would go under the ground and be safe from everything for, like, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Which would be a really cool, or at least 3, but that'd be a really cool tactic. Plus you got
Yeah,
this,
safe
like,
from everything for, like, a very, very limited amount of time.
yeah. And then you gotta think there's also the other Paper Marios, like the Super Paper Mario, where you have the pixels. I
Pixels.
don't know how they could be useful for some type of things. I don't know.
Yeah.
You've
Since there's
also
no
got Sticker
partners,
Star,
really.
and you've got,
Wait,
like, yeah.
is there partners?
Which one?
Sticker Star? I can't remember.
No, just Kirsty.
Okay, well, I'd say they should take, like, a partner from each Paper Mario that is not Sticker Star.
Well, Sticker Star, you could use
That
things
was
like
just-
the Fire Flower and stuff. Well,
I
unless that's what
guess,
it'd be.
but I don't know. There's like there's three special moves for like each thing. Like up special has 3 special moves and stuff for custom moves. So like take one from Paper Mario, one from Thousand Year Door, and one from Super Paper Mario
Yeah.
and stuff. I don't
Super
know what the
Paper Mario,
Super
like, a lot of the pixels, though, what they do is just normal things. Like, I mean, you got the hammer, Kudge, that guy. You got Boomer, who's a bomb. You got, like, whatever her name was, throwing something. The hand. That's probably a better way of saying that.
There
I
was
could
the
never
one
say that name.
person who creates like a giant like spiky shield around you, which could be like a
Oh, yeah,
down
Barry.
special. It's like a reflect.
Oh, that'd be cool. Barry. You've also got, like, Dottie, who, like, shrinks you down, and, like, Slim,
Yeah,
who
that'd be-
makes you, like, whatchamacallit, like, flat even more. That'd be another use of, like, Vivian and Bo, in a way.
Yeah.
Be flat, but
Yeah.
more exposed to things still. No.
It's just it lasts longer or something. I don't know.
Be a bit, maybe still be exposed to grabs and stuff, but you could last it longer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd like it.
Paper Mario would be awesome. I voted for Paper Mario personally, because I voted more than once, but
I voted for Paper Mario as well.
I voted a lot. I voted for all the people I have on my list here. I voted for all of them.
I voted for
A lot of them.
3 people on my list.
You just haven't had time, I'm guessing.
What?
I guess you just haven't had time to, like, vote all of them.
Well, I've had time, I just didn't. I forgot, and these people came to my
And
head, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay, so what is your number 5?
My 5th is a character from Brawl. I think that's not hard to figure out now, but it's Wolf. I'm dead in my tracks right there. Anyway, no, but Wolf, honestly, would be amazing to see come back. I almost feel like he's possibly already coming back, and, like, he's not even going to be part of the ballot entirely, because I feel like they're already actually making Wolf.
I think they are, too.
Because, like, he's simple to make, you can easily get the file stuff from Brawl and, like, fix it up and make him work. It's not hard. Sure, give him a few touch-ups, like, maybe... Like, I don't know, his smashes were really good already, his blaster was really perfect, like, it wasn't like the others, it was a ball more than a laser type thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, what I want them to change for Wolf, if they put him in, give him a new Final Smash. Let him, like, call in his Team Starf Wolf or whatever, bring Panther, Leon, whoever else, it's really only those two, because Pigma's not really part of the team if you play Assault, but bring, like, them in and then let them shoot all the other players around the stage, and it would just be kind of funny, in my opinion, if he could do that. And then, you know, if he beats, like, Fox or Falco, you know, give him some extra winning troll words that I love seeing characters do, because it's funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really all I can say about Wolf. I just want Wolf in. He's my number 5. He's actually the only, like, veteran character I want back. Like, yes, I want, like, Popo and Nana a lot, and I want... That's really it. I wanted Lucas,
you don't want Snake?
not Lucas. Good.
Snake?
Actually, Snake is kind of impossible for one reason. I've heard... This is something I heard, like, literally today while with people before, not long ago. That really the reason he hasn't been in this, I think, is because Sony didn't allow... Or not Sony, Konami, I mean, not Sony. Don't call me out for Sony for that. But Konami, I don't think they wanted Snake on another Nintendo system randomly. For some stupid reason, they didn't let Nintendo have another Metal Gear Solid game.
But the thing that's funny
not
is...
counting the 3DS one.
No, I was just gonna say that.
Okay. Oh, well, not counting that one, basically made Nintendo mad. Like, they didn't let them put another one on the Wii or the Wii U or anything like that. So Nintendo was mad, they didn't put Snake back in. I think that's what happened, but I'm not sure.
Well, that sucks, because Snake was kind of cool.
Yeah, I really like Snake's gameplay. Anyway, let's go to your number 4.
There's actually something I wanted to say about Paper Mario again.
Okay, yeah.
We did not say anything about his Final Smash.
Oh,
what it could be.
Okay, Final Smash. That's tough, because he has, like, power... Oh, I know.
What?
All the Star Spirits from Paper Mario 1 do what he does with Twink. Like, Peach, that thing she does.
Oh, yes.
Where you, like, summon light down on all of them, that would be epic.
That would.
Like, bam, giant laser, like, basically Palutena's laser, but upwards and no black hole to force you in it.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know, Spear Pillar, where it shoots that light laser down? Basically that. But have the stars flying around it. That'd be cool.
It would be.
There's our Final Smash idea.
Okay. Well, on to number 4, which my number 4 is the Chorus Boys. I'm pretty sure you have this on your list as well.
Actually, I don't.
Oh.
I completely forgot about them, but firstly, with the Chorus Boys.
The Chorus Boys would be amazing to see in Smash Bros. Because they have a lot of things. I think they've been in every Rhythm Heaven game there is.
They're like the mascot of it.
They are, because they're on. I'm looking at my Rhythm Heaven case for DS right now, and they're on it. Like, they're the thing that's on the side of it.
Yeah, but there's one thing I don't understand, like, with the Chorus Boys.
What?
How would they get them in there if there's 3? If you put 1, it works, but you can't have all 3.
I guess
if you think about it, if you had 3 Chorus Boys and did 8 players Smash, that's 24 Chorus Boys all over the place. It doesn't work as much as it would be cool, but they could fix something.
The thing that I was thinking is that they don't move apart from each other or anything, so, like, stick them all, like, combined together, that, like, they don't, like, split apart like Nana and Popo did or something like that.
Okay, so you're kind of getting that's, like, the other two would kind of be like the Pikmin.
No,
follow.
like, All no, they don't follow at all. They're stuck together. Like, imagine they just.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Together. Like they're conjoined at like the head or something.
As much as that'd be creepy.
That would be creepy, but that's how it is. And then the final smash would be like something like DK's, and then it's like you time it with the A button. And it's like dun dun dun. And it keeps getting stronger, and then at the end you do a giant scream and it blows up the screen.
That'd be hilarious at the end of the final smash. Together now, yeah.
That's what would happen.
I'm really on it. I would
like that. I don't know about his specials though, because that's like the only thing I've really seen for that. But he's Nintendo, so he could possibly get in.
It's there. I'm sure he's been voted on. He was supposed to be in the game.
Yeah.
But Sakurai, I think he wanted to like spite the Gamatsu League because of what it was doing.
Yeah.
So he took a character out. Like, that still sucks and blows my mind. Like, couldn't you have taken out, like, Little Mac? Sorry if you like Little Mac. I'm not against Little Mac. I just don't like how he's too OP. Even though he's not that OP. Anyway, I guess we're going to my fourth, or what?
Yes.
Okay, well, first of all, my fourth was Paper Mario, but I have a new fourth, Cat Mario. I just made it right when you said Paper Mario.
We'll do that thingy, like, if I say yours or you say mine, I'll just quickly think of something.
Yeah, I did that right when we were talking about the one. But anyway, Cat Mario. When they announced the ballot in the Direct, and I saw, like, the example Cat Mario, at first I thought it was a joke. And it was just, I know it is a joke, it's just to be funny, but and then I'm like, well, what if Cat Mario actually was a thing? You could easily, like, one of the things Cat Mario can do is when you have the Super Ballot at, like, the special worlds, and you could turn to the Catuluck and pull money out when you're falling. And you turn to a golden cat. That would be cool. That's like a down air. And then coins rain down underneath you, and then if someone touches it, they get hurt.
I thought, like, it would be something like a ground pound. I thought that's what it was.
It is kind of like, it works like a ground pound, but it would be a down air more. Or down B too, I guess, but...
It'd be something
it would
like
kind of work like Kirby's.
Yoshi, Kirby, whatever. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yoshi, Kirby, Bowser, whatever. It would be a ground pound. And then, you know, you got, like, the flying dash attack you can do when you're going in an angle. You've got basic scratches. I don't know. There's a lot of things you can play with on that.
There is. Plus the color swaps.
The color swap would be the other 4 characters. Or, like you said, the others that are in Smash, excluding, like, Toad.
Yes.
Because then
you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Toad.
I'd like it. It'd be cool. Yeah. I'd play as it a lot.
I would enjoy playing as Cat Mario. I'm not even kidding. It'd be funny.
So, wait, Final Smash?
Final Smash. Well, that's tougher. That one's harder to predict. It could really be anything. It's...
what is something that happens? Like, do you
call in
like
Meowser? Boom.
I was just gonna say that and call in the Cat Bowser thing. Meowser.
I love that name. And, you know, he wreaks havoc all over the place for a brief time, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Not sure why Mario would be calling in Meowser, but he could. You know.
I don't know. Like that would only really work if the color swaps. Like if they had like different characters for color swaps.
Yeah.
So like there's Cat Rosalina, Cat Mario, Cat Peach, Cat Luigi, and stuff.
Excluding Toad.
Yeah, because he's not really technically in Smash.
Yeah, it'd be a lot more work to make Toad into that. Like, it's not that much work. I mean, it can't be that much work, but you never know, so.
Yeah, like, I'd say that 8 costumes, 4 characters, excluding Toad. All 4 characters get a secondary color.
Yeah. That's simple as that. Like, that's all I can say about Cat Mario. So I guess we'll go to your third.
Okay, my third is actually something you brought up earlier, not in this video, but like earlier today, and stuff. And I actually was talking about this a long time ago, and it's Isaac from Golden Sun.
Isaac, got it. I did bring it up earlier today.
Yes, but the reason why I think Isaac would be a cool character is because like he's Nintendo. It's an RPG. I love RPGs and stuff. and he pretty much has like telekinesis or the Force or whatever. Because like
The Force.
when you're doing puzzles and like not puzzles, but like when you're going through that game and you're in like a dungeon or something, there's a rock in your way. You have to use push, and then a giant hand comes up and you push the rock out of the way.
That explains Brawl then.
Yes, and like there's pull and like levitate and all that stuff like that, and it'd be cool. Plus, in on the Wii U version, on Norfair, there is a song which is the final boss battle for Golden Sun.
Of course you'd mention that. Just gotta pull it out there
Yeah.
right away.
One of my favorite. That's probably my favorite song in Smash.
Which is weird.
Either that or Cynthia's song.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Cynthia, so...
Yes, she needs to be careful. I'm joking. But,
Yeah.
yes, Isaac would be cool, because he has all that stuff, plus he has magic powers, and he has little, like, follower people, I forget what they're called, but they're little, like, elementals or something like that.
Yeah.
It's really cool, and, like, I'd say it could be something like, because I'm pretty sure in the game you, like, summon that elemental and you get their elemental abilities, so it'd be something like Shulk with Monado, where it's like you summon in, like, the water elemental, and then you could do water stuff. Or something, or that could be custom moves, but I haven't played too much Golden Sun, so I don't really know what his final Smash could be. I'd say just a bunch of things, like, you'd,
It's
like...
something we can't predict, really.
Like, it could be, like, just a bunch of Fury things of, like, push and then, like, crush together. Because I'm pretty sure there was a thing that was, like, there's two hands that pop up and, like, squish people together. Or something like that. Where it could be, like, push, squish, slam down, throw up. I just hit my head.
I was about to say, when you said two hands, I was going to say it sounds like a generic Nintendo final boss. 2 hands! Oh, I love
Yeah. Yeah, it would just, like, throw them in the air and then, like, start, like, smacking them. Or something. I don't know. I haven't played too much Golden Sun to know what something really cool could be.
Yeah, also, I guess if you guys have, like, ideas for Final Smashes and what characters you want to see, please post them down in the comments if you want to.
Yes, something I'd really like to see in the comments is, like, Final Smash ideas.
Yeah,
for,
for our characters
about.
and for your own wants and stuff. Like, I know a lot of people want King K. Rool. I do myself, but he's not on my list. Sorry for King K. Rool fans, he didn't make the list. I'd say he'd be like 6 for me.
I'm actually really excited for my next 2 characters that I'm gonna list, but you have to go.
Okay, my number 3 is, for Splatoon, the Inklings. Now, I don't know how to explain them too well yet because I haven't played the game and I don't know how long it'll be until I actually could. But they do look they are unique of a character. They're avatars basically in a way where you customize them to what you want to look like. So the costume ability is completely open for craziness and good ideas. As long as they don't have some creepy like villager. That creepy villager.
Whatever the costume is, number 5 or something like that.
Yeah. But basically, like, the Inklings, like, there's a lot more... They'd be a completely different shooter type of character with a gun. Because you got Fox and Volga, they shoot the blaster, which is super generic of a gunshot. Samus and Mega Man both do those charge shots. Well, Mega Man's a bit different. It's a smash, but you can't really do that with the Inklings. Because they wouldn't shoot like that. They shoot paintballs. I don't know how that could work, but... I
don't know. It could work, but I don't really know. I don't know anything really about Splatoon.
No, I guess you don't.
All,
but I don't know anything about Golden Sun, so...
Yeah,
basically, another thing with the Inklings is... One of their attacks I know would be shooting paint onto the ground, and then jumping into it and turning into a squid and jumping on the other side. So like an evasive thing. And you could like go under someone and get behind them and shoot them again.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be a very technical thing and it'd be really cool. I just don't know how like their moves would work. I mean, I've never seen them. Like, I know they have different weapons you can use in Splatoon, like what are those things, like a paint roller? Or like a giant tornado or a giant like bomb explosion that's paint. It's all paint clearly, but I said paint enough. So yeah, I don't know, like I can't think of a Final Smash, but I guess one of their specials you can use in Splatoon that I've seen could work. I just haven't really seen much of them yet.
Something I think would be cool for like the Splatoon things that you're talking about, for that thing where you like there's paint on the ground and you turn into a squid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that could be a side special thing, and it could be something like Greninjas.
Oh yeah, that'd be so cool.
where you just, like, you create a giant line of paint on the ground and then, like, you go under it.
Yeah, and then when you jump out, you quickly shoot more paint, or it could be a second part to the attack.
Yeah.
And you can get them from behind or something, and it'd be cool. I can't think of Final Smash, really, on that. So if someone can think of an idea based on trailers, let us know, because I would like to know of an idea. I just can't think of one myself.
Yes. Are we on to number 2?
Go for your number 2.
Okay, I'm excited about my last 2.
I am too.
Okay, number 2 for me is Sylux.
Oh, yeah.
From the Metroid Prime Hunters series. So, I've played very little of the Metroid Prime Hunters series, but I know some stuff about Sylux. Like, he is kind of like Samus. I'm not sure if he's like an enemy of Samus or an ally or whatever, but I know that he could be. But he has like lasers and stuff that he uses for attacks. I think he has I think every one of them in Metroid Prime Hunters has a Morph Ball ability. But anyways, Sylux has a Morph Ball ability, but he could, for like how Samus has the Morph Ball and she places bombs down and stuff, Sylux could place like mines or something for people to step on randomly.
But another thing with the Morph Ball is that Samus already puts a bomb down, so Sylux can completely do something different. Like, I know you're saying mines, that could work, but he could also make it as more of a you can move faster type thing. And you can you can control what you're doing, not just jumping and you turning into and dropping a bomb, but actually being allowed to move would be really cool.
Yeah.
And being like free to roam and stuff. That'd be really cool in my opinion.
It would be. But also something I think would be cool for Sylux, and it could work for Samus, is that if they had a crawling ability where they crawled and they turned into a Morph Ball, that'd be pretty cool.
Pretty unique, actually.
And like if you just do your down attack while you're in the Morph Ball, you just like
come out,
place down a bomb or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Place a very weak bomb that can like bounce you upwards or something.
Make like 8% or something.
Yeah, or however, less than the regular bomb. But I think it'd be cool to see Sylux in the game, just because I would like to see more Metroid characters, and like Zero Suit Samus was kind of in Brawl already, but like she was kind of, because you could technically choose her on the title screen, the character selection screen, by holding the minus button and choosing Samus. Then you'll end up starting the battle as Zero Suit Samus. Or you can use your final smash as Samus and turn into her. So she's not really new to the series of Smash Bros.
Yeah, that is true. Like, she is and she isn't, because she does have different moves.
She has pretty much completely different moves, kinda.
She's got different gameplay. She's an actual character, unlike Brawl, where she's very weak and pathetic, actually. She's not Zero Suit Samus at all.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to my fourth or second?
And I don't know what a final smash for Sylux would be. I haven't played enough Metroid Prime Hunters. Okay, number 2 for you.
Number 2, okay, well, I'm finally gonna stray out of the Nintendo slightly. I think you know where I'm going with this. But Banjo-Kazooie. Enough said. Banjo-Kazooie is a childhood character for me.
I'm joking.
Childhood character for me. I love Banjo-Kazooie. The games are amazing. There's a lot they can do with Banjo and Kazooie. They can fly. There's like this one attack where Kazooie like does like a rapid peck. I can't remember what it's called. Like, I don't know, you can even, like, pull out some other characters from the game, like Bottles the Mole, or Mumbo Jumbo, maybe even Gruntilda for all I care. Or maybe, I don't know. Oh, what's her name? His sister, I can't remember her name. Either way, if you played Banjo-Kazooie, you know there's a sister as well, whatever her name is. Tootie! Got it. Tootie.
I have not.
But basically, he has a lot of attacks. He's got like a roll, he's got basic punching, he has a ground pound as well, actually. But he's also, like, for specials, he's got like the golden feather, so maybe he can make himself invincible for a very brief time, such as the game does. And then make it like work like Robin. You could run out for a temporary time. Or
Yeah.
he's also got, like, for a down B, he could shoot eggs out of his backpack and go backwards, because he can do that. For his forward, or his forward B or something, he could shoot them forward, because he can do back and forward in the game, and it would be really funny. Because I love spamming eggs. I'd always just be like, bing, 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 shooting them everywhere, and it's really fun. Banjo-Kazooie, like, it would be cool. Like, on top of that mumbo jumbo, he can transform Banjo into other things, like a termite. Well, that's not gonna do much, but a termite, a walrus, what else I can't remember. A lot of things. Like, he'd be really fun.
He would be awesome.
For his final smash, I've got this figured out already. Spoilers if you have not played Banjo-Kazooie and you've never seen the final boss. Sorry to you, Crowley, but you're not gonna play it, so.
Probably not.
Basically, in the final boss when you're fighting Grunty and all that, there's like one part of the final boss where you gotta collect all the Jingos in the middle of the fight, which are these little colorful creatures. And basically when you get them, it becomes a giant, like it's a giant statue, you gotta shoot eggs into it in the final boss and stuff, and it's really funny. And then once you get all the eggs, it turns into a giant Jingo, and then it's called the Ginga Nader or something, and it like destroys Grunty in the end of the game. It's really funny. And then basically if you summon the Ginga Nader and attacked everyone, it would be really cool. I don't know.
That's really weird.
It's Banjo-Kazooie. It's
really weird sounding.
Rare.
I've never played Banjo.
Play it one day. Get it on your Xbox. But the only problem is he's Rare, and Rare is with Microsoft. I know Microsoft has said that they like the idea, but that could also just be because I think they're planning a new Banjo-Kazooie game for the Xbox or something. So this may be just them trying to get publicity out for Banjo, so then that and that. But maybe Nintendo and Microsoft will work something else on this and make it happen. Fans want it, I want it myself, and I'm not even that big a third-party person as often. But I would love to see Banjo in Smash, so let's go to your number one. Enough Banjo.
Okay, so you probably know what my number one is.
Oh yeah,
and my number one is Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
I would love to see Shovel Knight in the game, because he has so many different like item type thingies, which are called relics, which they take up your magic and you use them and stuff. But he has so many cool things that he could use. Like his regular special could be the throwing anchor or something, or the flare wand or something like that. His saving move, up special recovery thing, could be the propeller dagger, which makes him jump up 2 units of blocks, which like pretty much he uses it and he could jump higher than normal and stuff, which would be pretty cool. And his down special, I actually think his down special could be like, not sure, the phase locket probably, which lets you turn invincible for a brief period of seconds, so like your feather thing that you were talking about for Banjo.
Yeah.
So it turns you invincible, and I think it stops time or something like that. It's really cool, but I don't think it would stop.
Decent.
I don't think it would stop time, like stop your enemies from moving, because that'd be kind of OP.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. But yeah, it'd be cool. I think did I already say his regular special? I think that would be a flare wand or something like that.
I think you said something about a flare wand, so.
Yeah, or throwing anchor. And his final smash could be the Triple King. I think that's what I call it.
I think it's a Triple King.
I think so. Yeah, the Triple King. Because like, if you go to the king, the Fish King thing, you talk to him and he'll fill up one of your chalices that you have. But if there's also an option to see him dance.
Yeah, I've seen this.
You click on that and fish just fly everywhere, and there's music that plays. And it'd be hilarious to see music playing, and then it'd be something like Pit's Final Smash from Brawl, where just a bunch of Centurions come flying around.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool because you just see a bunch of little Triple Fish flying around hitting enemies.
I'm just laughing at it.
It'd be hilarious to see. I would love it.
It would be pretty funny.
And then like his down air could be something like Link's, because when you do that in the game, he does that and he'll like shovel downwards.
Also, for an alternate costume for Shovel Knight, the Dark Knight.
Yes.
That'd be
like
really
I'd say
cool.
like alternate costumes could be like each different night, because I don't know how many nights there are.
It depends on what they look like, though. If the Dark Knight looks very close to Shovel Knight, that's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess another
there's
type of Final
actually-
Smash could be a Shield Knight, though.
Possibly.
But I prefer the Triple King more than Shield Knight, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
know what
never-
Shield Knight does, so.
I haven't beat the game yet, and I'm not sure if you even get to be Shield Knight,
No,
but
I don't think you do, but I know you're
after
doing something.
every like boss level thingy, at the end it's like a bunch of enemies just spawn and your like time's slow, the music's all sad, and it says catch her or save her or something like that, and Shield Knight's falling from the sky, and you have to like try to catch her and not get killed. It's really cool. I don't know how that would be a Final Smash really, but I like.
She probably appears at
King.
the end of the game and does something.
Yeah, or if you beat it, you can probably play as her or something like that. But yeah, Shovel Knight would be awesome.
Enough said about Shovel Knight. Stupid shit.
Yeah. Now I have no clue what your number one will be.
Seriously? I talk
Yeah.
about him all the time. He's a bit of a troll. We talked about him today. That's your hint? No, but anyway. My number one character is the first character I voted on, first character that came to mind when the ballot was announced, which was Hades from Kid Icarus.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I don't think much people have ever thought Hades could be in Smash because it is the most out of nowhere request in the world, probably. Okay, not that much because Goku's worse, but I don't know. Hades, like, I don't even know how to explain a moveset, but he does fight in Kid Icarus Uprising, so it does work. I'm sure he's a god like Palutena. They can make a lot of different ideas for him to just make up.
Yeah.
I know he can do. I know he would do a reflect, kind of like Palutena, though, because he does do that same thing. But he actually has like a reflect type thing that doesn't come flying back at you, really. But it's like a red shield that shoots fireballs out at you. I'm labeling off the final boss here, but he also does like these rare, like little pink orbs and these bigger blue ones that come, like, they target people, so kind of like an auto reticle in a way, but not as much, because it won't follow you that directly as an auto reticle would. I don't know, and, like, I feel like his attacks would be a bit like Falcon and Ganon in ways, I guess, but he wouldn't do his whole, like, the whole Falcon punch, I hope not, but his basic, like, standard B would be him, like, growing a mouth on his hand in the palm, and then shooting little missiles out, because he can do that. He's got, like, face guns all over his body that look weird but hilarious. There's a lot you could do with him, I just can't think of it directly, but I do have a final Smash for him. Basically, like,
I'll let you
I'm
continue.
doing a lot of spoilers here, but I'm sure people have played Kid Icarus.
Put a spoiler alert on the
I
screen
will.
when you're editing this.
I will, but basically what he does is, like, I won't say who, but someone hits him in the face and his head blows up, basically. Good times. And then he's, like, got a blue version of himself, where it's like he's red, but his head's blue, if you remember the final boss slightly like that.
Yeah.
And then he's got, like, lasers coming out of his eyes, and, like, that. I don't know how to explain it, but there's none that would really do much, but actually I got a different idea all of a sudden. Basically, when
What?
you're fighting Hades at the very end, and the Great Sacred Treasure breaks, and he's about to charge a super laser at you, that could work as well.
So it'd be like Mega Laser thing.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like Mega Laser, but no black hole for freaking crying out loud. And maybe either bigger or smaller, I don't know, shoot across the thing, like a giant laser that just vaporizes, but I don't know, I would love Hades, but I can't think of an entire way to make him work. Which is what disappoints me, but I guess this is how it is.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a rogue yawn.
Hades is boring, yeah.
No, I like the idea. I would like Hades in the game.
Now let's actually quickly say a few ideas of like characters that we want in, but they weren't top 5 material. Like, we can discuss a few more characters. Like, I mean, I want King K. Rool in, I want Bandana D. Bandana D would be cool, don't even deny it.
I want Daisy.
Daisy. I would love Waluigi, but it's not gonna happen. Unless we call
Probably
out
not.
freaking Alfonso from that meme, leave it to me, and then he takes over Waluigi's position if Waluigi was fighting, if you know that meme at all.
No.
Okay, well basically, you know in like the Spirit Train, when Toon Link's there, Alfonso
Oh yeah,
takes
yes,
over?
yes. Yeah.
Basically, Sakurai posted a Miiverse where it's like, if Toon Link's in the battle, leave it to Alfonso, and then it's like, Alfonso, or colon, or whatever, and it's like, leave it to me, and then they became a meme where, whenever someone, it's like a replacement thing, it's like, leave it to Alfonso. So basically, this is just me trolling, it's not actually gonna happen, Alfonso's not gonna hold a tennis racket and kick people into the ground.
Yeah.
As much as I would laugh at that. That if they can like skip all things and just be like, hey Waluigi, there's an assist trophy of you, there's 2 of you, there you go. You can do 2 of the same character anyway.
Because they kinda did with the Dark Samus color swap and Dark Samus.
Yeah, that's true, I never thought about that.
So, like, they could do that.
Yeah. It's totally possible. I didn't
It
think
is.
about that one at all.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that for a while. Not really, I actually just thought that up.
But yeah, more or less that'd be really cool to see Waluigi in the game.
It would be awesome.
What if we
I'm
saw,
trying
like, what if there was a King Boo?
That'd be kind of cool. I don't know how that would work.
I have no clue. But it would be really cool if it was like King Boo and it's like, yeah, what up?
I think then he would be the lightest character in the game.
I think so.
'Cause
I
he's
think
a ghost.
Game and Watch.
Yep.
Anyway, do you have any other extras you want to point out?
Daisy, and then I'm trying to look at my games that I have
Okay.
right now, so it's a little difficult.
I don't want to get too into the third-party thing. I mean, I would love to see Shovel Knight itself. A lot of the characters you were saying, I would love to see as well. But out of all characters in both of our lists, I think Wolf has a good chance. I think the Inklings have a slightly good chance. I think maybe not Shovel Knight. I would love it, but I don't know. But I think Isaac has a really good chance.
Yeah.
Like 100% certain that he will make it. I know Hades is really out there, and I know he's probably never gonna happen.
People probably haven't voted him enough. Or, like, voted him,
I doubt
really.
he has any votes barely at all. I'm probably, like, the only person in the freaking world that voted Hades.
Probably.
I know Banjo-Kazooie has a slight chance due to the whole thing that's going on. I doubt Paper Mario will make it as much as he'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends, like, how much they're planning to make.
Everyone who's watching this, go vote for our characters.
Please help us out. We'll vote for yours if you have any. As long as it's not too bizarre, like
Vote for vote.
Goku. No, I'm not voting to Goku.
Not Naruto. Not Commander Video.
No, what is up with this Commander Video thing? Someone tell me in the comments right now, because I
He
want to
doesn't
know.
attack. I played his
don't get
games.
this.
He don't attack. He runs and then like blocks, ducks. Does nothing.
How is that supposed to work? He's not Nintendo. I get it, neither is Shovel Knight, but Shovel Knight's not on other systems.
Shovel Knight has perfect. He's only on Nintendo systems.
Exactly. He's got 3DS and Wii U, he's done, that's it. He works. I know another character a lot of people want is that Shantae person, but I don't know if you know who that is.
I know who that is. Yeah.
Okay, well, people want her in as well.
She'd be kind of cool.
She'd
I
be
feel like
okay.
she'd be. If they put her and Dixie in, I feel like they'd be kind of the same people.
Honestly, I'm not too sure of how I feel about wanting Dixie in.
I don't know. I'd probably actually like a character from Donkey Kong if they put Dixie in.
I want K. Rool. It's just cruel that K. Rool's not in any game. It is cruel.
I've never. I have played a Donkey Kong game before. I beat Donkey Kong 64, but I have never I don't know how to say this. I don't know anything about King K. Rool.
Oh, yeah, that's hard. I know he's like a scientist. I know he's a pirate. In Donkey Kong 64, he's like a boxer for some stupid reason at the final boss. But, I don't know. K. Rool would be pretty awesome, though, if he was playable. And I would buy that in an instant.
Yep.
Then again, I'm gonna buy every character that comes, because I need the roster as big as I can get. Whoever it is, even if it's Commander Video for some random stupid reason, I will buy it. Because it's not that I hate Commander Video. I don't see why people want him.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I'd get Commander Video. I'd get all of them. Like, I don't even care. Like, if it was Goku or Naruto,
Okay, I would skip a Goku for...
I'd still get it.
You would have to pay me to get Goku. You'd have to pay me like $20 for me to actually go and buy Goku.
I would only do that if it didn't let us play together.
Yeah, I guess. And even then I would be like, oh, random, Goku, gross, going back. I would never be Goku. His score would be 0 forever.
Oh, he could be cool.
No. Never.
I don't know.
It's not gonna happen, though, so...
No, I know it won't.
All these people who think all these third parties are gonna get in over a Nintendo character need to rethink what they're saying. I get it, I sound like I'm being a complete harsh person here, but what I'm saying, because I know a lot of characters are popular and a lot of people love these characters, but think logically for a reason. Like...
Ooh, I got another rogue yawn.
Like, I get it, I said in third party, which is Banjo, but if he was Nintendo...
Yeah.
And Shovel Knight's only on Nintendo, it works. We, like, kept all the characters more or less Nintendo.
All of mine were Nintendo except Shovel Knight.
Yeah, mine were all Nintendo.
Which is on Nintendo.
Yeah, because Shovel Knight's Yacht Club games.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's all we really gotta say about who we want to see in Super Smash Bros. Nintendo 3DS and Wii U. To the ballot. If you liked any of our choices, definitely leave in the comments who you liked, who you don't like. You don't need to get aggressive about it. Just give us an honest opinion. Like, do you like that idea of that character, or do you hate them? Or, like, tell us ideas for Final Smashes of these characters that you think is better than what we said. Or comment what you want to see. If you feel generous enough, go vote for some of our characters, that'd be awesome. We'll do the same for you if you leave them, depending who they are. Well, at least I will. I'll do that.
Yeah.
It depends who it is. So, yeah.
Yep. And while you're down there, click the like button.
Show your support. Den discussion.
Yeah.
And subscribe if you have not, for more Den discussions and other gameplay of anything else. Just saying, it's pretty decent. Okay, it's not that decent, but it's good enough.
Enough. Good. Yes. But, anyways, that is all.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next Den discussion. Bye.
Agreed. Bye.